We continue to follow this devastation out of Greensburg, Kansas, and we want to get a first-hand account now of what it was like when that tornado hit in Greensburg. Allan Detrich is a storm chaser who witnessed that storm. He's on the phone now with us from Dodge City, Kansas. Sir, thank you for being with us again. And have you been able to see these daylight pictures?
No, we haven't. Actually, we're just trying to catch up on a little sleep. We pretty much spent the whole night up.
Well, I appreciate your time here. Give us an idea of what you were able to see last night. Did you have a sense? I know you all carry your radars, and so you're trying to chase these things. Did you see a bullseye essentially on Greensburg, Kansas, and is that why you headed that way?
Well, we were following the storm. We were coming back kind of from Great Bend. We had ventured out there earlier in the afternoon, and we were coming back, and we just saw this immense storm blow up. We were coming back, and we headed towards the cell, and it was just too intense to get that close to, but even though we didn't try to get close to it, we ended up skirting the tornado pretty much. And we ended up, 2 or 3 miles from the town, and ended up going in to help, search and rescue and things like that.
As you watched it and you were talking about just how intense it was, did you have an eerie feeling or a bad feeling? Could you tell that a town was getting hit, or did it just give you a bad feeling when you saw how intense the storm was?
Well, it wasn't hard to tell bad things were happening when we were coming south down 183. All we saw was insulation, tree limbs and all kinds of things blowing across the road at about 120 miles an hour. So you knew something bad had happened. How
wide of a storm, were you able to make a determination at all how wide this storm may have been, this tornado?
Well, the town's, pretty much totally gone, so I would assume it's probably half to 3/4 of a mile, or could be even more. It's hard to tell. Like I said, it was dark when we went through, so, but most of that town was gone.
You said it was dark, but were you able to see at times a funnel? Could you see that? Could you see that tornado itself, a wedge tornado as it's been described to us? And we've seen different pictures of it now from our different eye reporters and things. But were you able to actually get a visual of this tornado?
Well, when we went back and recalled where we were that night, I think we were pretty much almost too close to get a vision. See what that whole thing looked like in the lightning. It was just a horribly big storm.
You're a storm chaser. You've seen one like this before? This one of the biggest, one of the bigger ones you've covered?
Yeah, the devastation is on par with the May 3rd, 1999 tornado that hit Oklahoma City and more, and that. It's just, there was nothing left of that main street in Greensburg.
All right, well, Allan Detrich, a storm chaser who was on this storm last night that we now know has devastated Greensburg, Kansas. Mr. Detrich, like I said, like you said, it's been a long night for you all and trying to get some sleep, but I appreciate you giving us a minute and sharing your thoughts and your experience with us and our viewers. Thank you so much.
We're back out on the road again in another hour. Today.
All right. Well, hopefully we won't have to be talking to you again about more devastation tomorrow, sir, but you all be safe.
All right, thanks a lot, sir.
But he does have a good point, because storms are still rolling through the midsection of the U.S. There are some watch boxes out there, and we'll talk to Reynolds Wolf about that. In fact, I think we have a